So I've just gone through the spirit animal quiz, which I got to from Google Classroom. And here are my results. You're the owl. What it means to be the owl. Let's see. So I'm going to select this text right here and copy it by holding the control key down and tapping the letter C. And then I'm going to click on this link right here to see what the owl's message is. Before I copy this text, I'm going to go to the About Me page on my Google slideshow, and I'm going to select this box right here and then double click in it and paste Control V because I want that text in there. Then I'm going to go back to the owl spirit animal. And up here at the top of the screen is the website address. I'm going to click one time here and copy this by holding the right mouse button and selecting copy. You can also hold the control key down on your keyboard and tap the letter C for copy. Then I'm going to go back to my slide presentation and I'm going to put in a bracket and the word link. Then I'm going to select this text and paste it in here by clicking these three dots over here and selecting the one where it says insert link. Notice how in that black box that popped up below, it says Control K. That's a keyboard shortcut, Control K. Works the same in Google Docs, in Google Drive, in Google Slides, and also on your Google site. So I'm going to paste this in here by right mouse clicking on it and selecting paste. And it's got my spirit animal here, which is the owl. I'm going to click apply. And then I'm going to go do a Google search. See if I can find some images of owls. There's one right here at the top of the screen. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to right mouse click on this. And it's not going to let me save it. Let's see. Nope. Not going to let you save it. So I'm going to go to Google and type in owl and enter. Then I'm going to click on images. And I'm going to select some cool owl images. Here's a funny one. Make sure that you don't select this one, but that you select the big one here. Right mouse click here. Save image as. And then somewhere on your desktop on your computer, change the name to Owl1. Well, if yours is the owl also. And I'm just going to save a couple of images in here that I think are cool. Like this bright-eyed guy right here, looks surprised. So again, I'm right mouse clicking, save image as, and here's a nice little trick. See where it says Owl1 up here? It already has the name. I'm going to leave that selected, but I'm going to click on this one, and it's going to change the name here. So I'm going to click one time, pause for a second, click a second time, delete the number 1, and click the number 2, or type the number 2 and save it. Then I'm going to click one time up here in the website address bar and type in drive.google.com. I've got a bunch of folders in here, so yours is going to look very different than this, but I'm going to go find a folder. Clark Middle School. I'm in Q2, quarter 2, so I'm going to double click this. And then I'm going to create a new folder. and call it About Me. I'm going to hold the Shift key down and tap the minus so that I can get what's called an underscore and type in my first initial and last name. Notice how my first initial is lowercase, it's a small j, and then my last name starts with an uppercase letter, which is W. I'm going to create this and double click it. And then I'm going to upload those folders. There's a couple of ways you can do it, or upload those files. I'm going to restore this. And my two images are right here. So I'm going to click this little box here and this little box here. Then I'm just going to drag them into my About Me folder. And it might take a minute for them to upload. I'm going to go back to my About Me slideshow, select Insert Image from my drive, and it'll say Recent here. So look, it's got both of them already selected. So I'm click the first one. I'm going to hold the Shift key down and select the second one, and then click Insert. And both of these images are very large, so I'm going to reduce them down by holding the Shift key down and reducing it down like this. And what it did was it put one on top of the other. So I'm going to move this one up over here. Then I'm going to click this one over here. And in order for it to come to the front, I'm going to click on Arrange, Order, Bring to Front. So for your first assignment, my totem animal is an owl, or the owl. This is the text that I copied and pasted, and I also copied and pasted the link here. And that's all you have to do for the first day. Here's what it looks like when you present it. The index goes here, and here's my totem animal. This text at the bottom shows you that the images are going to go over here, and the text is always going to go over here. If you click on this link, it's going to automatically go back to this page so that people can read more about your spirit animal. In order to get out of this presentation, you can either click the click the exit, or you can also tap the escape key on your keyboard.